Over 20 years ago, drivers working for Frederick City and Frederick County were traveling to participate in the annual snow rodeo that is held every October. Drivers from Frederick City and Frederick County eventually decided to stay local and host their own snow rodeo here in Frederick, Maryland. This year, the event was held at the Frederick Fairgrounds. The snow rodeo provided drivers with the opportunity to compete against one another through several different scenarios and obstacle courses using 1-ton to 10-ton snowplow trucks and more.
We probably have about 250, 275 people competing.
We expanded out here to the fairgrounds because now we have more competition. We have trailer backing competition, we have grader competition, running a grader in a real tight course with a turn. We have backhoe competition, we have a grade all competition, and a skid loader. So we have multiple pieces of equipment out here that we could use in the wintertime.
While the drivers participated in the various challenges, their performance was scored by judges.
It's done by time, amount of cones you hit. Every time you hit a cone, it's a deduction. If you have to back up, if you can't make a certain obstacle without backing up, then that's points off.
The snow rodeo benefited the participants as it provided additional hands-on training to prepare the drivers for the winter season.
This gives them an idea of what we're going to go through out there on the roads every day. For veterans of the storm, it's basically a touch-up, a day to kind of get yourself mind and physically prepped for the snow that could possibly be coming this year.
It's good for our insurance purposes. Insurance companies like to make sure that they know what they're doing and they can do it safely. I think it helps knock the cobwebs off. I mean, most of the time they're not worrying about plows, they just got the trucks and they're running to event. Putting the plows on makes that vehicle a whole different thing.
But it gets you in the mindset of maneuvering in the vehicle with the blade on the front, because it's something you don't drive with for 9 months. So you got to get acclimated back to the extra length of the machine and how it turns.
Drivers at the event said that the obstacle courses were not so easy to perfect.
It can be very challenging. I think a lot of it is in your mind. Going through there, you're really trying to be objective as far as not hitting barrels and making a good pass around there. But in my opinion, I think a lot of it's in your mind. Look, just take your time, go through it.
Drivers who participated at the event had the chance to form a bond with one another.
I'm very competitive and it feels great, but it's not about that. It's not all about the winning. It's about the competition and getting the guys from different municipal governments together.
I think it's good for one, it's camaraderie between the city and county, because during storms and any kind of event that happens, the two agencies work very well together. Staff to staff is great. When something happens, if we run out of salt, we can go to the county or the state, ask for help, vice versa.
We're in this to help each other. The city isn't isolated from the county. That is part of the county. We each have different responsibilities, but they assist each other.
While city and county drivers were preparing for the upcoming wintry conditions, they offered tips on how residents of Frederick County can help them.
One thing I would encourage people to do to allow us to move through a little faster is to get cars off streets and subdivisions. That's very difficult for us to deal with, slows us down.
It takes every inch to turn around in a cul-de-sac, and if it's a car parked there, then they got to back up. Just keep an eye out when they're calling for severe weather.
At the end of the snow rodeo, the results were reviewed by the judges, and the first and third place winners of the event were rewarded with wooden plaques. After the awards were given, drivers said their farewells and good luck to one another, as there could be a reoccurring treacherous winter season in the forecast. But they all know that they will see each other again at the next snow rodeo.